Aquarius Risings March 2023 is an incredibly important month for you as you kick off an immense personal transformation over the next 20 years, and it looks like you're busy on a new project, more low-key. If you are excited to dive into what we can exactly expect for you in your rising sign this March, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, I'm Maren, I'm an astrologer, and in this video I'm using the tropical zodiac with whole sign houses, so no matter where your ascendant falls within your sign, this video applies to you. I have courses, daily horoscopes, and personal one-on-one live readings offered below, so if you want to learn with me, meet with me, or see any of my horoscopes, check out the links below, as well as know that I am hosting a retreat in Costa Rica at the beginning of June. So if you would like to join me in Costa Rica, feel free to check out that info below as well. So from the 1st to the 2nd, Venus is conjunct Jupiter in your Aries 3rd house. Venus and Jupiter together is the two most positive planets in your 3rd house of day-to-day productivity, content, writing, and education. So it looks like you're either having a really positive experience learning something new, or you're working on writing and content in a way that's really fulfilling. Also during this time, Mercury will be conjunct Saturn in your 1st house. This shows really serious communication or news that you might be having to deliver into the world. On the 7th, Saturn enters your Pisces 2nd house of income and spending, which is one of the most important transits of the next few years. And Saturn shows seriousness, maturity, and boundaries, and it's also your ruling planet, so it extra emphasizes this. So expect the beginning of more seriousness, maturity, or kind of like keeping money more serious, being a little bit more conservative around finances over the next 3 years. Also on the 7th, there is a Virgo full moon in your 8th house of investing or shared finances. So as this transit begins in your 2nd house, there's also a full moon or an ending and a letting go in your 8th house of finances such as debts, loans, or investments. You might be letting go of something. On the 12th, Jupiter will then conjoin Chiron in your 3rd house. Jupiter is growth and Chiron is being emotional or triggered. So with the 3rd house being our friends, our neighbors, people we see on a daily basis, we could have a very emotional encounter with these people, or we are sharing something emotional on social media that could heal and inspire others. Then from the 13th to the 14th, Mars in your Gemini 5th house will square Neptune in your Pisces 2nd house. So you've had Mars, the planet of challenge and frustration, in your 5th house of dating and creativity for the past 7 months. This is the final square with Neptune in your 2nd house of finances that shows a disruption between creativity or dating and your money. This is the last activation of this. You're gonna get through this. From the 15th to the 17th, the Sun, Mercury, and Neptune all in Pisces are squaring Mars in your 5th house. So there is this tension between creativity or dating and your money, which feels like the last straw and you're getting over this now. Then from the 16th to the 17th, Venus in your Aries 3rd house will be squaring Pluto in your Capricorn 12th house, showing that you might feel like your mental health is a little bit challenged by what you're demanded of doing in content or in your day-to-day basis. Like you're having a lot that you're doing and you're producing a lot and you're like, whoa, mentally, can I handle this? Am I okay? Then on the 17th, Venus enters your Taurus 4th house. Venus in your 4th house shows value, harmony, and beauty coming into your home and family life to end the month, so it's a wonderful time at home and then the last 2 weeks of the month. And on the 21st, there's a new moon in your Aries 3rd house, which continues this theme of beautiful new beginnings around what you're speaking, writing, content, producing or learning. And on the 23rd, the major transit of the next 20 years begins. Just to be subtle, just kidding, this is really major, and if I was not a resting bitch face Capricorn rising, I might be more animated about this. But Pluto is about to spend 20 years in your 1st house. I have had this as a Capricorn rising for all my life, essentially, so it is not to fear or to worry, but it is a major transit of stepping into more authenticity and dying and being reborn around your identity. Now, this is a preview from March until June of what is firmly taking place 2024 to 2044. So look for the preview of the thoughts or sentiment around personal transformation during these 2.5 months or 3 months or whatever the math is. I cannot compute right now. If you are an early degree Aquarius rising, this will be much more relevant for you. If you have your Aquarius rising ascendant degree in like 27 degrees, it's not going to be that intense or that relevant. But for anyone with an Aquarius rising, the exact time that Pluto crosses your ascendant is going to be possibly the most intense personal transformation of your life. If you want a full video on Pluto crossing crossing the Ascendant. I have a full video on that. Look up my channel, Pluto crossing the Ascendant, Maren Altman, that'll be that. Then on the 25th, Mars is leaving your Gemini 5th house and entering your Cancer 6th house. So the trouble is leaving dating and creativity and moving into physical health and wellness or coworkers over the next month. Then on the 28th, Mercury is conjoining Jupiter in your Aries 3rd house. This shows really positive good news that you're giving or receiving around what you're learning or what your content is about. And from the 30th to the 31st, there's a Venus-Uranus conjunction in your 4th house of family and home. Expect positive but disruptive, surprising events around family or home, which are out of nowhere but fairly nice. Your family or your house could have a weird situation that's exciting but weird. Then finally, to end the month, from the 30th to the 31st, Mars in your 6th house will trine Saturn in your 2nd house, shows that you are grinding at work or grinding around your physical health in order to be in a position to make more money. If you already have any thoughts or comments around what's happening for you this month, do let me know down below. Would love to hear from you if anything stands out that you're predicting with your current plans. The Oracle deck card we have for Aquarius Risings this March is I Keep the Waters Pure. So this basically shows like staying in your own lane, keeping your own waters pure, and not messing around with other people. So this is very much an Aquarius stay in your lane month. If you enjoyed this, would appreciate a like and a subscribe. I know that most of you are not subscribed yet, which is interesting, so I wonder if this March you could do that for me. Would be cool. Either way, leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this or have anything to add around your personal astrology, and I will see you next month.
There is one